Hi, and welcome back to another installment of Star Citizen, Smuggling with Han Solo. So, I've been away for a little bit because the game has been very unstable. Ever since the 3.1 patch and even the 3.11 and 3.2, things got really rickety in the game. You know, you were crashing out all the time.
Oh yeah? Watch this.
Watch what?
Got very frustrated trying to create a cohesive storyline and being able to actually say much about the game. But, happy to say, 3.13 has come out. So, we're back with another video.
Hey, it's me.
And I wanted to talk a little bit more about sort of smuggling, what the commodity with vices and all like that. So a lot of people have put out videos already about the Jumptown drug lab. And yes, so now this secret drug lab actually has a name, even though you can't find it on the map. Lots of people have put out videos about how to find that. And a lot of people have even talked about Widow. Widow kind of being the #1 trade commodity for high profit. So as another YouTube guy, Law of the West, said, there's this conga line now of ships running back and forth between the Yellow Drug Lab and Grimhex. And in fact, that I've found that to be true myself. I mean, literally, you can just see like strings of ships running back and forth. And it's driving down the price of the commodity there at Grimhex because everyone's trying to sell it. But, you know, I actually had a mission to go there. So the other day I had an interesting experience. I went to the drug lab because I had a mission to pick up a box. So as I'm approaching it, sure enough, I see a couple of ships hovering around above the drug lab. There's 4 or 5 ships parked down by this place and all like that. So I hailed one of the guys because I saw that he was doing some chatting in the general chat. And
Tasu Leach, good to see you.
I was like, hey, you know, I'm approaching the drug lab, you know, try to talk my way through it.
Yes, I do. Every time.
Because they had actually made a sort of barricade, bit of an armada, trying to prevent people from going in and selling. They were trying to obtain exclusive rights to the stuff in the drug lab. So I tried to negotiate with them.
Same thing I always do, talk my way out of it.
And they had nothing to do with that.
You're a dead man.
They were basically, hey, if you're coming here, we're going to kill you. So I tried anyway. I went on down. Sure enough, I got fired at. They chased me off. But you know what? It was actually good gameplay. I thought it was really cool that now there's 2 sides of the law happening around this drug lab. There were these drug runners.
Han Solo, the rebellion general?
No, the smuggler.
That were down there trying to blockade, keep everyone from running their drugs for them, having exclusive rights to it. And I've also seen other groups working like the police.
All right, men, load your weapon. Stop that ship! Blast them!
Trying to, you know, destroy anyone leaving that area potentially with drugs on board their ship. I think that's great. That is just the perfect sandbox scenario that we've talked about with Star Citizen, where yeah, there's missions, there's things to do, there's actual economics in place to exercise, but the situation is so open and players are always very creative, right? And they've created a whole sort of scenario just around this drug lab and either protecting it or trying to destroy people that are running drugs and all like that. I think that's fantastic. So I really like the way this game is turning out. The stability is fantastic. This is the best patch, at least an update I've experienced in a long time with the game. So if you've been hesitant because the game's been crashing on you, you've been having problems, get back in, load the patch, delete that user folder that they talk about, get in and play because it actually is really stable. I've got several hours of gameplay on here and I've only had one crash. game crash that is, and I was just very patient. I waited for the game to sort of close out on its own, and it did give me the option to come back into my instance. And sure enough, it put me right back where I left off, standing in the exact same spot when the game froze on me, pointing in the same direction. I realized that's not going to happen every time, but it did work. And I had cargo sitting out in my ship, even though I was inside of a little outpost. So it saved my cargo and the whole thing. So it is a good, stable patch. Get in, play it. When I come back next time, I'm going to be actually getting some more specific data about running some of this Vice cargo around. And I might try to fight my way in and out of Jumptown or do something else, but we're going to have more smuggling Han Solo style next time. If you want to see prior episodes, I've got some link down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.